Well, Jerry, tremendous character from your boys this afternoon.
No, really good. We set the target. I did say we'd set a target. We've set a target for 3 games, 9 points, and the boys have done it. I've got to say, Dulwich were a fantastic side. They were very good. I watched them back against Chelmsford. They were energetic, athletic, moved the ball really well with some ball speed, and we weren't quite at our same without the ball first half. I didn't think we were aggressive enough in our press, and that was the difference in the 2 halves really. We suddenly went up right up on top of them second half. I challenged the boys to do it. We put pressure at source on the ball that stopped them breaking lines, and they found it difficult to get out, and we were in the ascendancy going down the hill, which was really nice to see. So I've got to say their fans were terrific as well. You know, I've asked for our fans, and they went quiet again for long spells. And I really want our fans to get behind us, because that's a winning team you're seeing at the moment. They're finding a way, and I thought Dulwich, the staff, the players and their fans were a credit to their team. But we've got a nice habit at the moment, winning games.
And brought Frankie Artis on at the break. How sort of early did you decide to make that change?
Yeah, I was thinking about it sort of 30 minutes in really. I felt Watto looked a little bit tired, a little bit leggy, wasn't quite at it. He's had a hip problem during the week, so that may affect him as well. And again, like I said, I've got people like Frankie Artis who can go on. I thought he was terrific second half. Gave us a bit of solidity in the middle of the park, broke up play really well for us. Dan Bull, I've got to say, he went on and was terrific. We lost Jack Batten early in the first half, and Dan goes on and competes, heads it, tackles. And we got some winners out there. I said at half-time, Sean Rigg again, you know, he's a player that's come out of the Football League, but the stuff he does, the work he does out of possession is admirable. And Ryan Brunt, you know, this is a lad who's been playing league football. He's been out of the game for a long time and was hungry to meet me, hungry to talk to us, and he's got the bit between his teeth, and that's another 2 fine goals for him, but his all-round display was terrific. So yeah, you know, listen, I've got players on the bench who are not happy being on the bench, but I wouldn't be. But even with John Mills, I asked him, because Sterney's cramping up, to go on and play left wing, and he puts in a tackle, John, in and around the 18-yard box near the end for us, and that's the sort of commitment we need from our players. And like I said, it's got a feel-good factor about it. By no means the finished article, by no means. But they're finding a way to win games, which is really pleasing. And
1-8 after, you had to sustain had to cope with a lot of pressure early on from Dulwich. Did you expect them to be that energetic?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, as you know, I do my homework on them, and I know Gavin, their manager, really well as well. So, as I said, I thought they were a credit, the whole football club, their fans especially as well. Very loud, very vocal, and they'll have a good season. I think they're a very good team. They'll cause teams problems because their front three and the midfield boys are very comfortable. The front three are very lively, some really good movements off a shape. But we felt like we could catch them in transition, so when they lost it, we felt like we could overload, and that's what we did. Second half, they tried to then kill the game, which, you know, credit to them. They're going to do that. They try to, you know, play for a bit of time, take a long time over free kicks, going down with injuries, but that's part of the game as well. We've got to manage ourselves better with that, I guess, at times, us on the side and players. But no, I'm really pleased that we came out, and I thought we were the better team second half, deserved to take the 3 points.
And your sour point, you mentioned earlier, Jack Batten limped off in the first half. You heard any latest on him?
Just spoke to him at half time. It was a bang, so we got a knee to his knee, if you like, and it's sort of swollen up a little bit and was awkward for him. So we'll see how that settles down in the week. The joy is we have got a week now to settle down. These boys have played a lot of games. That's 13 games in it, and all 8 pre-season and 5 now in the league. So a lot of games we've played in a short space of time. So we'll have to manage the boys through the week, and then we've got 2 games coming up Saturday, Monday. So we'll have to look at that as well. But no, a lot of credit goes to these players, because I challenged them at half time. We got them out early, as you saw as well, and they've dug deep today and come out and put in a really good, strong second half performance.
And first of those, Chelmsford next Saturday. Do you think it'll help your men having a break in between?
Hopefully, yeah. Like I said, we got Kit, sports scientists in now. We've just had a chat already briefly as a management staff. We'll recover the boys. We'll look at the tactical side of things with Chelmsford. Obviously, I think they've drawn again today. We know what they're about. I know what Rod Stringer's about. I know what their team's about. So it'll be a very, very difficult game for us. But hey, listen, there's a really confident group in that dressing room at the moment. So and we've got competition for places as well. We'll see how the wounded are. We'll get them back on the football pitch, get them training again, and pick a team or what we think will hopefully be the right team for Chelmsford.
Yeah. Any more?
Are you looking forward to having 2 training sessions in a week?
I don't know if I will. Yeah, we'll manage the boys through. We'll have a look at it. As I said, I've got an honest group in there, so I need to look at the physical load as well as what we want to do tactically. So I don't know what my week's going to be yet with the boys, but we'll make sure we're right, or try to be right for next Saturday.
Any update on Kevin Amankwa as well?
Yep, he's fit, so he's done a few training sessions. Again, we've changed things a little bit. Players got to work hard to get in this squad now. So whether that means you turn up on a Saturday beforehand and work with kit. James Ollis is here today as well. They've both done a training session, Kev, and really put through their paces. So we'll see how those boys are. But Kev's fully fit now, and he's just trying to work himself back in the squad.
Having 2 games in 3 days coming up, are you expecting the chance to rotate the squad a little bit, or is it too early to think about that?
Yeah, it's far too early. Yeah, far too early on a Saturday night after this game. We'll address all those things sort of during the week. I've looked how they are over the weekend. Pick the phone up on Monday. We're in constant conversation with individuals as a staff as well. So it's not like we go away and we don't speak to them. We all speak to them. We've got WhatsApp groups where we're in communication as staff and as players, and leadership groups along that as well. So they're very much in control of what they want to do, and that's important. They're a voice, and we said to them, listen, we didn't come in and train on Thursday. They wanted to recover and rest up, and they did it. And they've come in and they've got a result. So fair play to the players. They're like I said, they're on the front foot. They've got some confidence about them. But listen, nothing's won at this stage. Nothing at all. I'm not getting carried away with things. There's a lot of work to do. But it's nice to be up and around. I think we're 6th, aren't we? I think we're in the playoff spot. It's the first time I've gone in since I've been manager. And myself and Jim said it's interesting now. See if we're in, can we stay in? Because that's what I want to do.